You lied.
Swag walk. Let's go.
Oh man, I want to inventory. There we go.
The shooting range, right? You said the shooting range, right?
Yeah, I did. Correct. Hey, Gordo. Mm-hmm.
Good to give Rodney the course as a crash course.
We'll do that after we cover like basic stuff. You're on for that.
Right.
Neil, it's all you here. Be sure to cover stances and medicing. Combat, health, whatever stuff.
Okay, Rodney, take 5 position. Okay, let's do your stances.
Okay.
You know how to stand up for me. Okay, so what you did there was cycle through all the stand-up positions. That in some cases you won't be using them.
Okay.
Most cases you'll just be using X and Z. Press X again, stand up. You know, that's just to get quickly to certain stances from prone, crouch to full stance. If you hold in control, just give me a second.
The UNS.
Oh my word, did I forget the findings now?
It's WNS, but you have a binocular, so it doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
Do this.
So yeah, control W and S makes you cycle through the different type of up and down stances. When you hold control in A, you'll go through the side stances depending on if you press A, left, right, D. Right, go prone for me.
Roger that.
Okay, press control A. I find that stance quite useful sometimes. So just keep that in the back of.
Okay.
Okay, next we'll be covering your weapon.
Okay.
Any of you guys remember what key binding it is to put your gun into safety?
Control F, but it only works on some guns.
It can also put
Yeah.
your gun on full automatic, so watch out with that.
The way he has it does work.
Oh, okay. So, okay. So, did you run them through Ace?
I thought you did that last time.
Yeah, but I told you the basics. Okay, but we'll do that when we get to medical.
Okay.
Okay, for now, I'm just gonna give you, just to recap what I said the other day. Okay, so if you hold your Windows key,
Yes.
because we all know none of us here are using a Mac, because that's just stupid.
Mac is trash.
Exactly. Okay, so if you hold in Windows key, you'll see something will pop on my body. That is, Windows key is to interact with the Ace menu on objects and not yourself. For yourself, you will hold in Control Windows key.
Control Windows. Okay.
You'll see a menu pop up.
Yes. Self-action.
So, if you go to equipment, you'll see Inspect Weapon. By default, that will show your weapon temperature, if your gun is overloading or not. Sometimes when you shoot your gun too much, it will overheat and then jam. For the watch, you will go to that exact position, inspect weapon, and a menu will open up. Gordo, can we give him some mags to just shoot out fully automatically so he can just overload his gun?
That's not gonna work on this gun type, but I will give him some mags.
Yeah, I'll
Is
just
more for
give him
like
my
a
gun and
shooter.
overload my gun then. He can do the shooting with his gun.
Oh, by the way, go ahead and shoot it fully automatic at the target. You'll notice.
Repeat, last.
Go ahead and fire. Also, Rodney, could you unfold your stock and load your weapon?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put a few rounds down right to just overheat my weapon.
Nice.
Hold on, wait. Neil, does Rodney have earplugs in?
That's what I want him to experience. What happens if you don't?
Yeah,
Alright,
we need
go
to.
ahead.
Yeah,
Is
okay,
my
I
stuff
guess.
fully out?
Yes.
It is nice.
Okay, Rodney, please stand next to where I'm firing from.
Roger that.
It is. Oh my god. Wouldn't the minigun be appropriate for this?
It'll be too much.
Yeah,
Overkill,
fuck,
bro.
that doesn't even work with earplugs. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put a few rounds down range and you'll experience why earplugs is essential.
Roger that. It's ringing!
Okay, so you let's just wait for the ringing to stop.
Okay, it stopped.
Right, so, downside to earplugs
Okay,
is
I
that
think
they
I
do
got the
cut your hearing in general by percentage.
Grab these.
These two other boys here have helmets that have active hearing protection in them, which means that you can just hear everyone around you speak at the same volume, whereas gunshots are suppressed in your ears. If you wear
Okay.
earplugs, you will hear people less good.
Yeah.
Stuff.
I heard that when I put it in while you were talking.
Carry on.
Okay, so you've got your earplugs on now.
Yes.
Can you confirm?
Yes, I've got my earplugs in now.
Copy that. I'm gonna do the same as previous, and you'll experience something entirely different now.
Roger that.
Rounds going out. Is it ringing?
A little bit.
Yeah, only a little compared to the other
Yep.
to the other monstrosity. Okay.
Let me just step in here real quick. What you just witnessed subconsciously is Neil reloading his weapon and pressing transmit on his radio at the same time. Do a bug in the animations mod for the radio. If you do that, you will lose the magazine you're currently loading.
Oh, okay.
So your hand can't be in two places at the same time. So either reload or talk on the radio. It's your choice.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
As they cover like ranging.
Yeah, but I think that'll be better with my weapon. It's got a scope in that.
I mean, adjusting the range because your scope can't adjust.
Yeah, I know, but fine. Okay, Rodney, take the firing position.
Roger that.
Okay. Unreloading, press C for me. You've noticed that you have well, to put it in words, entrenched yourself.
Yeah.
That will make you more accurate It's like the same as going prone and shooting a weapon in most video games.
Okay.
Most weapons with bipods does the same thing, but it's more effective with weapons that have bipods than weapons with non-bipods. Sorry, I'm just anyways. Okay, so how Arma firing system works, there is quite bullet drops involved. So I'm sure if you right side of your screen, right top side, you'll see
Guys, could you stop firing for just a sec?
They say standard. It should be depending on the weapon. It should say 300 meters. Can you confirm?
On my side it says 350 meters.
Okay, that's fine. Now on my side, it is page up and page down, but I don't think it'll work for you. Just try.
Yes,
And
it goes 200 meters and 350 meters, and it's going up.
Okay, so set it back to the previous setting. So that'll be the distance your bullet will, the scope. Usually now at the moment that's your iron sight that you are changing.
Okay.
Right, so are we gonna go through
Firing at target?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay then, Rodney. Just give me a second, I'm gonna get my binoculars out and I'm gonna call out targets for you. And I want you
by
to
the
take
way-
them out.
And Lima, yes, if you guys want, you can use the left targets. Those three over there. Let's just give him a little breathing room. So Neil, if you would omit the left targets, it would be great.
Repeat last.
Could you omit the left three targets?
Actually,
Copy that.
let's include those in this as well for Rodney to have a proper training experience so he gets his range and view fighting well. I think it's better for me and Jets to just stay clear of this.
Okay.
Copy that, thank you.
Like, Neil, did you tell him how to use the compass yet?
Not yet. Getting to it.
Getting to it.
Now let me cover that now, actually. Okay, Rodney. Unmount yourself from the sandbags by pressing C again. There you go. Okay, if you press K, do you have a compass?
Horloge? Geen horloge.
I get a compass when I press 0. I mean O.
Het is een watch, je hebt ook geen kompas.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
For us, yeah, it's a watch. Press K. Does anything pop up?
Yes. I see the compass.
Okay, that's your compass.
Als jongens, dan
You'll
is het
see,
wel
the standard northeast, southwest, and at the tips of the northeast, southwest, you'll see degrees. It's the same. Those degrees are what we used in Hell Let Loose Squad, things like that. You understand?
Yes, 100%.
Right.
User left
So
your
if you
channel.
look at
User joined your
60, you'll see 3 targets. You see that?
Yes, copy that.
Okay, copy. I want you to engage them by standing still without being entrenched or anything. Just standard fire. Come down. From left to right.
Oops.
Good. I've definitely seen worse. So, okay, how's that compared to other shooter games for you?
This is very realistic, and the kickback and everything, it's crazy.
Yeah. So, once you're in firefights, you'll find it very useful to entrench yourself, go prone or crouch in some cases. Right, so just make yourself familiar with all the targets from
Okay.
left to right. Include the 3 on the left. Disinclude the 3 targets that are to the right, very close.
Copy that.
How many targets are there on this range alone, excluding the 3 on the left and the 3 on the right?
I believe that's 7.
7
Copy
center.
that. Copy that. So Rodney, if you see 7 targets, just shout out.
I see 7 targets, but the one to the right by that rock I cannot move to when I'm prone, but I can when I'm not entrenched.
Copy that. We'll
Oh wait, I moved. I
rearrange your
can see it.
position. Yeah, it does that sometimes. You have to sometimes rearrange your entrenching position.
Okay, Neil, I can access all of them now.
I'm gonna be right back.
copy that. Copy that. Right, so what I want you to do is, from the left to the right, while being entrenched, I want you to take out all the targets.
Copy that.
Excluding ones on the left that you were looking at now, and excluding the ones on the right close to us. Just the 7 targets down the range, far.
Copy that.
Left to right, engage when ready.
Engaging.
Okay, good job.
Nice shooting, Tex.
Thanks.
So you feel that it's much more different when standing and being entrenched. The recoil isn't as bad, or in some weapons non-existent.
Soms begaat hij.
Okay, right. So
Okay.
don't know what your guy just did there, but okay. I think that should be the basics, really.
Yeah, just fire off a few shots from this magazine.
Yeah.
And then you can use self-ace to, yeah, go ahead and do that first.
Nog eens.
Alright, well,
Druk je ook weer die
Copy
site
that.
van dit ding omhoog.
Ja, je moet hem eerst activeren door op één te drukken. Ceasefire. Did you put in a full mag?
Yes, I did.
Go ahead and reload it again, because how many mags do you have at this time? 2, right?
Yes, I've got 2 at the moment.
something we've missed about the weapon check is if you hold Control R, you'll see at the right top, it will show that your weapon is functioning normally, and that right at about the bottom half in that square, it will show you a magazine with either full green bars or red or yellow or those colors. Those indicate how many bullets are in your current magazine.
Yeah, and now because you only have 2, you're gonna have 2 half-empty ones. If you use self-ace, you should say repack magazine as an
Control
option.
window.
Okay, I see the repack magazine.
Didn't use it.
Right, now you're putting the leftover bullet from the one mag into the other to make the one mag more fuller.
Copy that.
More fuller.
Good English.
All done.
Take note, English is not my first language.
I got my note and still not checking.
Help. Right. So what's next? Okay, so we went over stances just now. We went over using your weapon. You know how the inventory works, correct?
Yes, I do.
Right. What's your idea, buddy?
I was thinking of making him familiar with the compass and the way we use degrees and
Neil cover that.
Like in practice, like actually use something like to train him with it.
To my understanding, he's quite familiar with that.
If you guys want to do that, that's fine by me.
If it's not required, then never mind. I didn't say anything.
Because when I said 60, he immediately turned to 60.
Then I haven't said anything. Sorry.
I mean, we can do it.
No idea is a bad idea.
True. Let's first do. Let's
Agreed,
cover this
Neil.
again with formations. That seems fitting. Let's first cover the medical stuff.
Yeah. Okay, who's gonna be our victim?
Ready and willing.
Yeah, I will do it. Shoot me in the leg.
Okay. Should I do it?
Go ahead.
He's already shot in the leg. Thank you, Jetson.
Okay, you'll see that he is bleeding. That is a side effect of being shot.
First, I'm gonna light up a station house.
Okay, Alabama, once you can, please lie on the ground. That would make it much easier for him.
Oh, nice.
I'm in so much pain.
Use
Shut up.
the key H to open up the medical menu.
H.
Or what you can also do is you can use the Windows key, look at him,
Yes.
and then look at his different body parts, and it will show you white is okay, and yellow is damaged, and red is fucked. I guess.
I'm gonna
Extreme
apply a tourniquet for
damage.
myself so I don't bleed out.
Yeah. Right, do you have any bandages, morphine, and EpiPens on you?
We'll drop those right now.
Okay, cool.
All I've got is matches.
I have those, buddy.
Thank you. Holster.
Once he grabs that, I'm gonna run him through the blood pressure, checking blood pressure, and
Got all of them.
okay, right, Rodney, I want you to, right, go to his head, hold down the Windows key,
Copy that.
look at his head,
Yep.
and you'll see response, check blood pressure, check pulse, packing bandage, and field dressing.
Yes, I see all of that.
Right, so go over response, you'll see a red circle will go over it, and then just leave your Windows key,
On which one must I
and
leave
you'll
it
check
over?
the over response.
Oh, okay.
You'll see that you're checking his response now, and it will say the patient is responsive.
Copy that. I see it.
That is a good sign.
Me in there.
Right, now check his blood pressure.
Check blood pressure.
You'll see that you'll find a normal blood pressure. That's because he isn't, his blood pressure is, well, normal.
Yes.
He isn't
Ow.
losing too much blood, or the blood his heart rate isn't low, and thus the blood isn't, the blood rate isn't low, so there's enough blood pumping through his body.
Copy that.
Right. So, what I want you to do for me now is check his pulse.
Okay. I find everything normal.
Yeah, that is good. Okay, in case one of those things aren't right, then that's where your EpiPens and morphine come in. Normally what you do is, after a tourniquet is applied, you apply morphine, and then an EpiPen to counter the morphine. Otherwise, he will overdose on the morphine.
Okay.
Because the morphine raises your blood pressure and heart rate.
Lowers it actually.
One
Oh,
is usually
sorry,
enough.
lowers it.
One
Yeah,
morphine is
one
usually
is
enough.
enough. Don't pop in like 7. That will kill the victim.
Damn it.
I say victim because at that point it's no longer a patient and a victim. Right, so look at his right leg. You'll see that it is yellow. Can you confirm?
Negative. I cannot access his leg.
I
Really
see his
use
leg.
the-
It's like under his
You
crotch.
should just crouch. It's easier that way.
Wrong.
Use your Windows key. Hold it down.
No. I see what's happening. It's the icon for me. Your right leg icon is showing like right under your
Oh, I see it now.
crotch.
My one's in
More
the
to your,
blood type.
your
Alternatively, you
torso
can
and
use
your crotch.
H, right?
Right. What I want you to do is, are you in pain at the moment?
That is affirmative.
Right. So the tourniquet has already been applied. So what I want you to do is inject him with morphine.
Morphine.
You can.
Tourniquet. Sorry for stepping on you. Go ahead.
That's fine. So what you can do is you can inject morphine or the EpiPen anywhere on the body part. Doesn't matter if it's damaged or a fine body part, as long as it gets into the system.
Okay.
Right. Once you've applied the morphine, apply the EpiPen.
Copy that. I've applied it.
Once you've done that, bandage the wound.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Done that.
Is the marker still yellow for you?
Oh wait, I was using the wrong leg. My bad. Let me just bandage this one then.
My left leg feels a bit warmer now because of the extra bandage. Thank you.
Not a problem. Okay, there we
It's
go.
still yellow? Okay. Congratulations, you just saved a life.
Yay.
Right, so if you press Control, Windows key,
Okay.
Menu for yourself.
you'll see there is into medical.
Yeah,
Not the
yes.
medical menu, just medical.
Medical.
You'll see right leg, left leg, and all those jazz. That's how you can, if you hover over them, you can apply what you applied to him, you can apply to yourself.
Okay.
So, also, it's kind of important to remove the tourniquet, because after a while
Yeah.
it starts to hurt.
That's what I wanted to add. When we see somebody on the ground, we apply a tourniquet first if he has multiple limbs bleeding, or like a torso bleed, or head bleed, or any other limb. Say I get shot and my left arm is bleeding and my torso is bleeding. You first put a tourniquet on the left arm, and then you start to bandage the torso so as to preserve some blood on the person who is shot, so he doesn't bleed out too fast. And also so that you don't have to deposit as much blood so you can use it for other people. Then after you apply that bandage to the torso, you can start bandaging the left arm, and then remove the tourniquet. That's why we do it.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. we don't have to go through the blood procedures, right? Because I think if he wants to go to medical,
User
that's
left
where
your
that
channel.
would come in.
User joined your channel.
No, that won't be necessary. He won't.
Or should we cover that?
No, that's like combat first responder stuff.
Yeah, I don't even I don't even are known for that stuff, so I can't really
Hey,
give
Let's
lectures about that.
let's try out the tourniquet thing for him. Hold on. I'm going to give you a tourniquet. I'm going to drop it on the ground, and when you grab the tourniquet, you're going to shoot me in the torso and in the left leg. Okay?
Okay.
Then you can bandage me. Should be on the ground right here.
Picked it up.
Alright, go ahead and shoot me.
Busy reloading. So torso and leg.
That's affirmative.
Opening fire.
Alright, now first you put a tourniquet on my leg, the one that's bleeding.
There's the menu. No, there it is. Okay, put
And the medical
tourniquet-
menu works fine as well, though. It's a lot easier.
And now you can bandage my torso as quickly as possible.
Go ahead and use the menu if you want.
I'm using the menu now. I see why it's much more easier. Thank you.
You can also see in the menu that it says on the leg he has a large avulsion, and on the torso he has a minor avulsion. This ties into there being different kinds of bandages, and sometimes you have to use multiple bandages for a larger wound.
Okay.
So just always double check if the wound is actually bandaged completely. Torso is fixed up. Go ahead and bandage the leg.
Bandage.
Gordo, do you think there's a chance we can run it up after this?
Sure, small one we can. You need one more bandage for the leg, because there's still a partial avulsion. Use the menu, man. It's a lot easier.
Gordo, after he's done with that, I'm gonna blow myself up with a high explosive grenade. Then I want him to treat me, just give him a perspective of how bad situations are.
It's a bad
with,
idea.
certain
Get to
things.
remove the tourniquet.
Also, do remove the tourniquet. That's the thing. That you're done, you can take off the tourniquet so he doesn't develop pain.
How do I remove the tourniquet?
The menu.
If you select the leg with the blue ribbon on it, you see an option, remove tourniquet to the left. There you go. Nice.
Alright, should we get into grenade throwing, possibly?
Yeah, I'll have to do that.
Yeah,
Lima, you can take that if you want.
Alright.
yeah, Lima, go for it.
Rodney, I'm going to drop a couple of grenades on the ground for you, with a pin still in them. Don't worry.
Okay.
You can go ahead and pick them up.
Now what I've been told in my training is that you can quickly throw a grenade pressing G, but don't do that. Don't do that just yet.
Okay.
Because often, it'll be like unclear where the grenade exactly will go. You're better off pressing Shift G. Try that now.
Okay.
Then you will see an approximate trajectory along with a couple of options. If all is right, then left mouse button would say throw the grenade. Middle mouse button would say cooking it, which means you take out the pin and then you have to click left mouse button a couple of seconds later. Don't be too late because it will explode in your face or explode too close in midair, so you will still get shrapnel on your body. And you have the option of canceling it.
Okay.
Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So it has a change mode. That's the thing.
Yeah, you can change the mode. If you change to a different mode, you'll chuck it underhand or you'll throw it less far. That's basically the thing.
Or you will drop it right at your feet.
Yeah, you can also do that if you would like to. But for now, these are defensive grenades, which means that if you throw them, you want to have some hard cover between you and your target, because the shrapnel is pretty aggressive. So what you want to do is throw the grenade as far as you can, and then crouch or get behind some hard cover. Try it out.
Grenade out.
Alright, crouch. Nice. Now follow me. I want you to do this, let's see. Say there's like this enemy behind that rock there.
Okay.
That one.
Copy that.
And you're over here. What would you do if you had a grenade and he keeps popping up but you can't get a real good shot at him, right? You're behind this bush. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna chuck the grenade over there and see by the trajectory where it's gonna go. Then you're gonna run behind that rock.
Okay. Ready when you are.
Go ahead, try it out. Very good, solid hit. That guy who was behind that rock is probably dead.
Nice.
Ja, hoe wissel je van granaten en zo'n ding? Control G.
With Control G, you can also switch between grenades. Like, for instance, if you have a smoke grenade, you still have some grenades on you, right?
Yes.
Hold on, let me drop some smokes for you. There's 2 smoke grenades on the ground here.
Missed one.
If you press Control G, you can switch grenades.
Ooh, okay, I see.
Pro tip, try to keep the smoke once selected. So if you throw something accidentally, it's a smoke grenade, not a frag.
Okay.
Definitely pro tip.
With the smoke grenades, it is usually a smart idea to cook them. Get more smoke faster.
Okay. Didn't know about that.
Always notify your nearby squad members when you're about to throw a grenade.
Roger that.
And maybe if you have time, tell them where you're throwing it at. Always keep your positions in your mind when you're about to throw or think about throwing a grenade, because some people might be wanting to push somewhere, or they might want to break cover. So if you throw a grenade and they break cover, or they're not in hard cover, they could get severely injured by the shrapnel from your grenade. So always notify them, or think if it's a good idea at all.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, do keep in mind that we usually work in a team environment, so just be, in your position, I'd say just focus on where your team leader is, and keep in mind where everyone is and what the plan is.
Will do.
And what's next? What do you feel is the next part? Should we do the course or something else?
I would really like him to experience and figure out the fatigue system. Being overweight and things like that, how that affects aiming, how that affects your stamina, sprint, speed.
Let's go grab the course kit.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Rodney, what we're going to do now, weight affects your stamina. The more weight you have, the faster your stamina gets run down. Meaning that if in a firefight, if you have carrying a ton of shit, and you run fast and you're out of breath, and you try to shoot something, most likely you're not going to be able to hit that target without, having any practice.
Go ahead and grab everything that's in the box.
going on the tower.
Okay. Lima, do you want to explain the course to him?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
The rifle too, please.
I'll have to climb down then. Hold on.
Did you pick the rifle up?
Yes, picked it up. Must have put it back.
Just put it in your hands. That's
Oh, okay. So I'll put that one there and then take that one in the backpack.
Once you're done here with this stuff, you can pick your stuff back up. We have this course where we everyone runs it, so to speak. Lima will explain it to you in a sec.
Okay.
And everyone is rated according to their time and performance on this course. So he'll explain it to you. I'll have you run a few circles so you experience fatigue and stamina. You'll recover and then you'll do the course.
Roger that.
Alright. Did you catch all that?
Yeah, I did. Follow me, Rodney.
On the way.
We start at the first cone here. After that, after the start signal is given, we run as fast as we can, zigzagging through these cones here. We're gonna do this at a walking pace right now, just to preserve our stamina.
Okay.
When you end up here, you shoot from a standing position, and you shoot at the targets up ahead.
Up ahead.
Point being here is that you try and hit every target. Take your time for your shots the first time you do it. Because if you deplete your magazine, about 5 seconds will be added to your total time for every target that you did not hit. So, first you shoot these 3 targets, and you move on to that position there. Also zigzagging.
Copy that.
Then you shoot those 7 targets, and you can do that from any position you like, but I would advise using the entrenching ability so that you have a stable shot.
Okay.
Then after you're done with that, you walk through here, and while moving, you're going to shoot these targets like so. I will demonstrate. And then you continue zigzagging through these things.
Okay.
And then you go prone here, and you shoot at those targets that are far away over there.
Copy that.
After you've done that, you zigzag through these as fast as you can back to the finish. When you're back in the parking pen, the time is stopped, and you'll be given your time.
Okay.
Alright, now let's set you up here at the first cone, and we'll wait for a bit so that you can recover your stamina. I'll drop a magazine for you, just one, and you can put in your weapon.
Roger that.
Magazine's on the ground here. Good luck.
Lima, do you want to time it?
Yeah, sure.
I'll climb up the tower.
Should we do a practice run first and then make the second one count?
Yeah, let's do a practice run.
Yeah, sure.
Ready
You
when
can
you
have as
are.
many tries as you like, Rodney.
Thank you. Ready when you are.
Give me a second.
Copy that.
Yeah, just gonna wait until you've regained your stamina too. You can start right off at the cone, by the way, Rodney. It saves you a little bit of time.
Tip for the walking
Also,
target, switch to
when
walking.
running, or when starting to run, be sure to have your weapon lowered when you have to sprint fast distances, because this will greatly diminish the rate at which you attain fatigue.
Can you just recall what you said about the reloading?
No, it's not reloading. It's when you're running for large distances, be sure to keep your weapon down, like with double control, like you have now.
Oh, yes.
This will greatly diminish the fatigue that you get. Like if you have your weapon raised, you will get fatigued much easier.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
No problem. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Alright, I'm going to count from 3 to 1, and when I fire my rifle, you go. Okay?
Roger that.
a hit.
Hit.
That's a
Hit.
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 Hit. Hit.
It's 2 targets. Yeah. Okay.
Damage.
Hit. Hit.
Can you engage those
Shoot the
targets to your left?
targets.
Shoot them while walking.
Back to shoot them. I forgot about them.
Okay. Easy unit.
We are hit. Carry on. 3 targets in prone.
Come on.
Yeah, hit. Alright.
Is your magazine dry?
I'll have a look now.
He hit all targets.
Okay. Did see everything go down on my screen?
My
Yeah, I
side
can
all of them
confirm
went down.
everything went down.
Alright, that's 205.
Alright, I've seen worse actually. Go ahead and drop your half-empty magazine and I'll give you a fresh one.
Roger that.
Also, fun fact, when you press the annotation mark key, you will exit down.
Which key is that?
That should be one more to the left.
One more to the left, thank you.
There you go. Fun stuff.
Yay!
So, let me know when you're ready for the timing run.
Copy that. Ready when you are.
Lima mine?
Affirmative. Rodney, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright. 3.
Wait, hold on, one thing. Let me, sorry. Will you be calling the hits or should I call the hits?
You can go ahead since you're running along with them.
Okay.
Easier that way. 3, 2, 1.
No, I'm not.
Easy up. Yeah. Walking, don't forget.
Roger that.
Down. Hit. Alright, sprint.
Stand up, stand up.
Also, you don't have to zigzag that wide. 139. Not bad.
Hey, improving. Alright, I'll
Yay.
note it.
Roger that.
That is a qualifying time.
That is.
Dude, we had like worse times when we were like at your party, Gordo. Remember?
Yeah, but we were drunk then.
Yeah, but still.
I didn't
magazine
have a
on the
worse
ground.
time. Yeah, cheers. Okay, you can go ahead and take your own stuff now.
Roger that.
Yes, you did, Gordo. You had a really bad time that time as well.
Shut up, Suka, shut up.
Negative.
Should I put the grenades in and the medical stuff as well?
I'll just keep that on you, man, that's fine.
Okay.
Hey, how about shoulder-fired launchers?
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah, I'll give him a real quick crash course on that, and then I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
Alright. Better make it
Alright,
good, boy.
Follow me to the shack here.
Roger that.
We'll grab our launcher from the shack. It should be in the green crates to the left here. Take an M72A7.
And should I take an ammo for it?
No, it's a disposable launcher, so when you use it, it's of single use. So, first off, I'm going to show you how to arm this thing. You, whip out your launcher
Yes.
by pressing 3.
3. Okay.
Then you press R, that flips out the sights.
So R.
Now, you'll see that it's armed. If you press your mouse button, this thing's gonna fire, so don't do that.
Okay.
Just like with your assault rifle, you can set the range for this. Look down your sights.
Okay.
When you press page up, it'll go up in 50-meter increments and sometimes 100,
I see that.
depending on the launcher. So the max range of this launcher is like 350 meters, and the minimum range is 50, but you don't want to use it at that range because you're going to get schwacked yourself.
Okay.
Now, first and foremost, before you shoot a launcher, ever, you yell backblast clear, or you
Okay.
just simply yell backblast, which means that you want to know if somebody's standing behind you. Because if that person is standing behind you and you fire off a shot, that person is going to get fucked royally because of the backblast of the rocket coming out the tube.
Copy that.
Alternatively, you can use Alt to look behind you to check it.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have the time to do that. And also, you want to stay clear of walls, rocks that are close behind you. Like,
Okay.
if I were to shoot a launcher like this, say like at a piece of armor that comes at me from over the hill, I'm going to swat myself as well because the backblast is going to fend off this hard cover here. So make sure that's not behind you either.
Okay.
Alright, so when you see some armor rolling up, of course it's hard to determine the range that it's at without a proper rangefinder. So you could ask your squad mates who do have one, for instance I have one, to range it for you. And then relative to your position, you can kind of gauge, you know, the approximate range what the armor is at. So let's see, that farthest target down there by the rock,
Yes.
that's 180 meters around about.
180.
Whip out your launcher and pick a range. Now, I would say that 200 meters will be ideal to range this at, and then place the target a little bit above your crosshair, which is your sight picture, so that you don't shoot too high, because if you would shoot right on your sight picture, you'll probably overshoot it.
Okay.
Because it's 180 meters, you want to take that into account. Same thing if you put it on 150 meters, you want to aim a little bit higher, because otherwise you're going to undershoot it. So what is your range set to? 200?
200.
Alright. Now, if you're ready to fire, say backblast clear, look behind you, do whatever you want, and then fire if you think it's safe.
Backblast clear.
Clear.
Negative.
No, no.
Okay, clear.
Copy that. Fire in the hole.
Direct hit. Nice.
I'm in pain.
How did you
Fine.
manage that? What the
He's got
fuck,
some
man?
bruises. It's fine, it's fine. Lima, be sure to take him through what the different launchers are for.
Yeah, agreed. So, basically we have two types of launchers. We have the RSHG, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't get the agreed range wrong. Yeah, the RSHG-2, which is basically anti-infantry. It's a high explosive. You can also use it against light vehicles. Then we have the M's. Then we have the M72A7, which is used against tanks or harder vehicles. That's all there is to know about our launchers.
Also, I do think you should try the RSHG because it has a little bit different of a sight, and it ties into
Yeah.
the functionality we should know. So could you take him through that, or should I do it?
Hey, you can go ahead and do it.
I mean, if you want to rush off to bed, otherwise it's your topic, kinda, so I don't want to step in here.
Oh yeah, I'll check it out. I kind of forgot the extra functionality of the RSSG, so maybe it's good for you to do that. Because I only use the RPG-7.
Die controlemuis nog veranderd het viziertype. Dat is alles.
Basically, Gordo just told me that with this thing, you can change the aiming reticle type by pressing Control and right mouse button.
You have to arm it though.
Did that.
See the sights
Got
flipped up. Then that's weird. That's weird. That's sort of weird. Let me grab one too.
Well, you can try it out if you wish.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
If you just use your sights, you'll have this big 100-meter sight, right?
Yep.
But not if you press Control right mouse button, you will switch to the peep sight, which is adjustable for range. Also sucks to use.
I see that. Yeah. Can't see nothing.
Yeah. It's a shitty sight to use, but I mean, this is more of an area of effect weapon anyway, so it's fine.
Okay.
You can try it. You know the sequence.
Do not fire!
I think yes, it's
User
killing
left your
AI.
channel.
Yes, could you, not shoot AI because the radio and messages are annoying.
User joined your channel.
Backblast clear.
Clear.
Copy that. Fire in the hole. I probably overshot. Yeah, overshot.
Yeah,
Grab this one, try again.
that's gonna land in the sea.
The poor people in China just laid a rock.
Let me try a different scope. There we
Put
go.
it on 200.
Backblast clear.
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 Go for it.
Copy that. Fire in the hole.
Direct hit. Nice.
Good man.
Well, I was a little bit behind, but whoever was standing there is probably dead as fuck.
It's a thermobaric thing. It's doing boom booms.
Boom boom.
Yes. Alright, I'm gonna go off to bed now. You have a good night, guys.
You as
Thanks
well,
for
man.
the
Thanks.
stuff and good stuff.
Yes, man.
No problem. Good night.
Good night.
Right, let's as you may
User
notice,
disconnected from your channel.
don't have a way of carrying a lot of stuff yet. So I suggest you visit the store and use some of your startup bonus to some initial stuff, basically.
Okay.
Let's hop in the truck.
Well, I can also buy some things.
Of course you can, me buy. So the shop basically works as follows. You have stuff here with signs that say the rank. You are E1, E2, somewhere about there at this time.
Okay.
You have the Ace Arsenal on there, so if you use the Windows key on the box you can go into Arsenal. Once you pick out what you want, you bring it to the room where there's a box on a counter. You put it in the box, you call someone like me or Ice from last time, and we can seal the deal for you.
Copy that.
In this box we have some stuff in the vests category. You can just pick out what you want. It's all cheap as shit. And what else do we have actually? Let me just check it real quick. Yeah. So E1 is just the vests. So you picked which one you want?
Yes, I've picked one.
Let's head over to E2. Which has backpacks and field gear level 1. Should be if you press on the you want the backpack. You go into the backpack, you can stuff on the right hand side that you want to put in. For example, earplugs I do recommend you buy. The mag lights, useful in the night time to read the map, and the map tools is of limited use but still not bad.
Okay.
Oh no, up in a second. Okay, in that case, wait, did you find something you want to buy?
Yes, I found something I want to buy.
Yeah. Did you see the break action shingle shot one? That's clearly what you need. Alright, sleep tight, man. So, you have your backpack and your vest and
User
your
left your
stuff.
channel.
Yes.
We can go over to your room. Just put your shit in this box. The uniform, just what you want to buy.
Oh.
Uniforms,
Oops. There we go.
standard. You did want some earplugs as well, or not?
Let me go grab quickly. I couldn't find the earplugs, so I got binoculars.
Okay, fair enough. That works. Earplugs are if you press on, for example, the uniform, because you have the stuff you put on your body, and then you have the stuff you put inside the stuff.
Okay.
If you would go to the arsenal, go to the uniform, then on the right-hand side you can put stuff into it, but I wrote them down anyway. and the binocs. Right, it's noted. You can take it out now.
Thank you.
What did you grab? Can much. Secret pro tips. We do have a.
You go follow him.
Sorry about that.
No stress. This is the second-hand bin. Stuff that people have sold back to the company
Microphone
because they don't
muted.
want it anymore.
Microphone activated.
And you will get
I
stuff.
lost my radio.
Same.
And once you hit, let's say E3, this to get cheap stuff.
Okay.
If you want what's in there, obviously.
Roger that.
Cheers. Do you feel like you understand what there is to understand?
At the moment, yes. But down the line, if I do get confused, I will ask, like, for buttons now, for example. I would ask to refresh later down the line if I do forget.
No, definitely. No problem.
Okay.
Also, we'll have to run you through the formations next time with Jets, because I'm really not up to speed on that. The way it's set up is that both Neil and Jets are qualified to be a team leader. However, we often don't have enough people showing up to actually form two effective teams.
Okay.
So usually one of them ends up running in a team. The squad leader, so I'll be usually hanging back and coordinating between everything. Yeah, that's basically it for now.
Sweet.
What do we want to do?
Buy this shit and maybe run a something maybe.
We could do a teeny weeny base defense thing.
That can work. Okay,
Like-
let me just buy this real quick.
What do you want?
I think it's time for me to join the custom COVID gang.
That meme is like 2 years old. Cool boys are on SIGs right now.
I shit myself. Hello?
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Kid Rodney's dead. Memes never die. Freedom.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Please don't.
Well,
Please don't throw me the...
I was taking a swim right now.
Okay. You all patched up.
And I think he's cool.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Exercise. Let me go buy this.
Kind of the default punishment if you're being bang, you'll get teleported into the sea.
At the time, the guy that's innocent gets chopped in.
Sensible, sensible.
So I would like this, this. Shit, wait, let me just clear that up.
Is this Neil using an actual respectable barrel length? What's happening to you? Lose effectiveness at 100 meters. Oh my god, I need my 10-inch barrel.
I hit the targets there now.
It's like 100 meters away.
That is all.
Bird.
I'm gonna be poor again.
Right, it's noted. You can take it out.
Hey, boys. Now I've got so much guns, it's not even funny.
We should,
Got-
like, after the summer, we'll do a yard sale.
Because I've got the M4, I've got the Colt, got the M1911 pistol, I've got the 6 Sauer, I've got the M14 Commando, and
The what?
yes, some other things I might miss.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, let's, you boys go ahead and grab some ammo and stuff, and I'll get the thing set up.
Okay.
Wait, Gordo. I'm just gonna go knack a radio from someone's chest, because mine disappeared.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll go join him, because I also don't have a radio.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Hey Neil, if you also find another radio, can also get one, please.
Okay. It's in the barracks where we spawn. I'll take you to it now.
Okay.
My gun is pimping.
Nice.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
There's still other things you need to know about, like vehicles, fast roping from helicopters, shit like that.
Later.
That's like, I mean, these guys don't do that because we don't use chopper at the moment. The group's not big enough.
Yeah.
It's very stingy on that, so. Sometimes we use a helicopter, but very rarely. Now I like fly them and then crash them due to like lags and shit. That's always fun. Wait, let's grab some ammo first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Five, 8. Oh, I can just look at the picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds. Reload that one. Okay, I'm ready.
Alright. You know where
grab
to
it
go,
ready.
right?
Oh, Gordo, I forgot to buy a ACOG scope.
The one with the one you have right now? Right.
The M150 RCO ARD lens cover.
Have the lens cover, that's what I spotted.
And then also just a grip pod. And that's all. The muzzle I'm rocking now I already own.
Right. Notice how similar our setups are? They're very similar. Really? Wait.
Let's go get some radios.
Okay. Oh, I went to the wrong place. Oof. Hello? Why am I
Oh, I'm
glitching through
upstairs.
that? Gonna go upstairs then. Hello? Hello?
Drop your radio.
Thank you.
Around 55. Com check. Com check, com check. Good, good.
Comms check.
Loud and clear. Where did you guys leave the car?
Copy, copy.
No, where did you leave the car?
I did not understand what you said.
I think the vehicle is back at where you took us to buy the stuff.
Alright, we'll walk then.
Yeah.
So, very RP, guys. The threat has been spotted at the main gate. We're gonna go over there and hold any possible assailants off.
Copy that.
Oh yeah, Rodney, by the way, when you use your weapon, I do recommend that you just keep the stock unfolded, so it's in the long configuration. You can see where it's at by using Alt and looking at your weapon.
Copy that. So the weapon like this.
What?
So the weapon like that.
No, that's folded.
If you look at the rear, you can see the hinge and not the stock, right?
Yep.
So if you press the button,
Oh, okay, like that.
there you go.
Thank you.
We'll also just have to address the side chat thing sometime.
Oh yeah. Hang on.
Go into your options, right? Configure.
Okay. Configure.
Roles. Where the fuck is that? Go to multiplayer,
Multiplayer.
and it should have the push to talk is set. Something.
Push to talk caps lock.
You're gonna want to clear that keybind.
Okay.
Anything below chat, just clear it.
Clear. It's done.
Right, press OK and not escape, so then it'll save.
Okay. It's done.
Nice.
Is it better now?
Yeah. Otherwise, we could hear you like both radio-wise and extremely crystal clear wise. Go ahead and mount up on the wall.
Just a quick comms check.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Quick comms check.
I hear you.
Hello.
Okay, good. Well, we don't have the entrenching tool, but we should be fine.
We have HESCOs. What entrenching tool you need? Oh wow, Neil, what do you have the preferred optics set in RHS options?
My optic interaction. Or do you
No,
go the
no.
preferred optics 3D?
Yeah.
3D.
Try it. Yeah, that shit's insane, bro.
I know.
How do I use binoculars?
Guess what did you say?
How do I use the binoculars?
Press B.
B, thank you.
Just press B.
Wait, Gordo, you haven't known about the 3D?
I didn't. I always used 2D. Me a pleb. Probably right.
Setting up in the watchtower. We be advised we've got enemies coming down the road.
Copy that.
Holy shit!
That's a lot.
Hold your fire for now.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Can someone get me a rage on that?
Negative. They've come to
Negative.
take my baby.
I got approximately 300 meters to the building. Engage. Is your sight set to 300 meters?
Yes.
Good shit.
Check, everybody's still up?
Yep, check.
Moving
User
to the
left your
watchtower.
channel. User joined your channel.
Good, good.
Good.
Help me.
Is that a friendly or enemy truck?
It's not friendly at least.
Maybe it's the negotiator.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Casey is late to the fucking party.
Setting up on the roof.
Hey Rodney, a life check?
Copy that. I'm alive.
Alright.
The reason why we say do life checks is because once you're down, you can't use your radio or talk.
Copy that. People climbed out the truck. One is prone.
Yep. Suppress that shit.
Copy that. Got him.
Guys scrolling 355. Moving to 0.
One's by the truck. Left side.
Hey Neil.
Yeah.
Do you think you can take Rodney to a push on that location and explain leapfrogging to him?
Copy that.
Alright, go for it.
Coming with you. Right behind you.
On me.
Copy that. Copy that.
Okay, Rodney, basically leapfrog is uncover, one go. Then that one covers, the other one goes. Right. So, go to that bushes. Us.
Left or
Front,
right?
go, go.
Front. Copy that.
Yeah.
Right, cover, cover. Now I'm gonna run over.
Copy that.
Okay, hold position, I'm moving up.
Cover.
Copy.
Shots left. Covering. Move.
Copy.
So the
Right
idea is
behind
that
you.
you go over him, but not too much, so as to minimize exposure for everyone.
I'm moving. Cover.
Copy.
Covering. Move.
Copy. Left side. Covering.
Moving. Hold position.
Copy that.
Grenade out. Another grenade out. Covering. Move, move, move.
Copy. On the way. Right behind you.
Look
Covering.
for the truck.
Copy that.
Arma. Switching to Shadow.
Fixing myself up.
Copy. Moving to you. On me. We're gonna go clear that compound.
Copy that.
Cover.
Eh! I died.
Still fine on the way.
Thanks. Did I kill a friendly?
Get in the compound.
Copy that. My screen is flashing after I got hit. Must I take something?
That's morphine. You need to get apply yourself a morphine and an epi.
What you're seeing is pain.
Ah, okay. You good?
So bandaging.
Copy that.
I'm good.
Copy that. Reloading.
I'm at the down truck.
Copy that. Jet in compound.
Compound clear.
Bev still building. Check. Copy compound clear.
Clear this side.
Alright, then my goal is clear.
Yeah, sometimes clear as well.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Yep.
Effective operating. War Crimes Part 3 coming to you soon. Alright, good shit, boys. I'm gonna TP us back to base.
Affirmative.
Rodney, I'm the grudge.
Do a little evaluation before before I head off, at least.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let's
Do
do
we
it.
want a classroom or a comfy place?
Anyway,
Say
that
again?
suits you.
Classroom or comfy place?
Talk. Oh, smoking area. I want to smoke. Cody, you got some cigs on you?
Just got matches.
Cigarette. You want a cigarette too?
Yeah, sure.
VR smoking simulator.
False! He does not smoke in real life.
It's on the ground somewhere here.
Thanks.
Stick it in your face using the inventory. And you use the match in the self-ace to light it.
Can I get a match? Or can you light my cigarette for me, please?
I'll light it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way you can light someone else's cigarette.
Sweet.
So, how
Wait, I'm just gotta light one up in real life. You know, immersion. Immersion.
you're way behind. I'm already on that.
Okay, go ahead.
So how did you experience this?
This was far better than the first time. Because now I actually knew the controls and how to target with the meters and everything. And I learned a lot.
That makes sense.
It was nice.
Alright. So do you feel you can grasp everything?
Yes.
And you're still interested in everything?
Completely interested.
Right. Well, I mean, as things are unclear to you along the way, or you it's something you want to know, just feel free to ask me or Neil or Gold or Mo, whatever his name is.
Okay, thank you.
God damn it. This way. Wanna go for another swim, buddy?
I'm vaping.
So you can pick up smoke grenades from the ground as they are smoking. Thing.
Good talk, good talk.
I
guess. Good shit. Alright, I'm gonna head out, boys. I will see you both on
Wait.
Sunday. Yeah, okay.
You gotta take note of the scope and the grip as well.
I did
For the
already.
purchase. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like, look at the similarity between our guns now. It's so amazing. We have all these options and we end up with exactly the same. How is that?
I'll
User left your channel.
I died.
User joined your channel.
Rodney.
Yes.
Wait, is Rodney here?
Hello. I'm dead.
Rodney, we're gonna have to teach you how to respawn once you're down like this. Rodney, press escape and respawn.
Respawn.
On the base map it takes 10 seconds, in the usual operation it takes about like 90.
Ooh, that's long.
So try to avoid it.
Okay.
User disconnected from your channel. You were moved. User joined your channel.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. So, we have a choice. Either we can both go off, we can continue, I can check out vehicles if you want, I can log into admin. What do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna be off for the night. Got some things I need to do.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Copy that.
Hoorah! Yeah!
Wait,
You molest the body. Allahu Akbar.
Okay, I'm gonna be off, man. Enjoy.
I'm gonna go off now as well. So was it fun for you?
Very fun. I haven't had fun like
Nice.
that in an FPS in a long time.
So, Sunday night, we're gonna have a big operation again.
Sweet.
Be there on time.
I will do. Make sure I don't do like I done tonight.
Yeah. Well, I see Kevin's on.
Yeah, he's playing 7. Oh, Overlord 2. Thought it was 7 days. Lol. Yeah, but I'm gonna be off. Enjoy.
Yeah, man.
See you probably tomorrow night for How Let Loose or Squad. If you're up for it.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, man.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Disconnected.